There's this hidden cost that millions of people are paying, but they don't even realize it. It's a penalty for having bad credit, and it can add up to over $80,000. Today, we're going to unpack exactly how this happens.
So let me ask you a question. When you're in trouble, do you fix the problem or just the symptom? Seems like a pretty simple question, right? But when we get stressed out, especially about money, our instincts can lead us down a surprisingly illogical and very, very expensive path. So where does it all start? Well, it begins with a very human tendency. We wait. We procrastinate, especially when it comes to facing our problems head-on. Let's see how waiting to ask for help becomes the very first step toward that giant penalty tag.
What's so interesting about this is that it's part of our nature, Our ego, our fear, it all gets in the way. We wait until that small fire in our finances turns into a full-blown inferno. And at that point, the solutions that are available, they're not about prevention anymore. They're about emergency containment. And that always costs more.
Okay, so what happens when we finally admit we're in trouble? This is where the story takes a really fascinating turn. See, it's not just that we ask for help, it's what we ask for. And the answer lies in what people are actually searching for online when they're in a financial bind. So, take a guess. If your credit is suffering and you need money, what's the first thing you type into that search bar? Is it a way to fix the underlying issue, or is it a quick fix for the immediate pain? The answer is, well, it's pretty revealing.
And the data is it's staggering. For every one person searching for a long-term cure like credit repair, there are 100 people searching for a short-term band-aid like bad credit loans. I mean, just look at the difference between those two bars. It's not even close. We are overwhelmingly searching for a bandage, not a cure.
Let that sink in for a second. 100-to-1 ratio. It's like we're hardwired as a society to seek a fix for the immediate pain, the need for cash right now, instead of investing a little bit of time and effort to stop the problem from just happening over and over again.
So what's the actual cost of choosing the remedy over the cure? Let's put a real number on this behavior. We're going to use a standard mortgage to calculate the precise dollars and cents penalty for ignoring the root cause.
Okay, so check out this breakdown from the Fair Isaac Corporation. You got two people, both applying for the same $100,000 loan for 30 years. The person with excellent credit, they pay $589 a month. But the person with poor credit, they're paying $819 a month for the exact same house. The only difference is their credit history. That is a difference of $230 every single month for 30 years. This isn't a one-time fee, it's a recurring penalty. It's like a tax on having bad credit that you pay month after month, year after year.
And when you multiply that $230 penalty by 360 months, the total cost becomes $82,000. That is the penalty tag, the real, tangible price of searching for the loan instead of the repair. For a lot of people, that's an entire year's salary, just gone.
Now, after a number like that, you might feel a little discouraged. But here's the good news. There is a much, much cheaper path. This isn't some unavoidable fate. It's actually the result of a choice.
And this really gets to the core irony of the whole situation. We get scared by a small one-time fee, maybe $50 or $100 for a book or a service that could fix the root problem, but we willingly sign up for a solution that costs us hundreds of dollars a month for decades. It's a classic case of being penny wise and pound foolish. Just look at the choice when it's laid out this clearly. On one side, you've got the remedy, that bad credit loan, with its hidden $82,000 penalty. On the other side, you've got prevention, credit repair, with a one-time cost that's less than a single month's penalty payment. The math here is, well, it's undeniable.
So the crucial point isn't just about the numbers. It's about our mindset. It's about shifting your focus from the symptom to the cause. It's all about how you approach the problem in the first place.
I love this quote from Admiral Halsey because it perfectly captures the heart of this entire issue. Dodging your credit problem leads you straight to that expensive loan, but confronting it head-on, that's the path to actually solving it and saving yourself a fortune.
So if you take just one thing away from this explainer, let it be this. The next time you face a financial challenge, just
Pause. Shift your attention away from the immediate panic of needing a loan and instead focus your energy on the small, powerful steps of repair and prevention. That shift in focus, that's the key.
And that brings us to our final question, and it's one that applies to so much more than just finance. When you're out there searching for a solution, ask yourself this: am I just trying to fix the headache, or am I willing to find out what's causing it? The answer to that could save you far more than just money.